don't have to rely on my stentorian tones. The microphone is there. Greetings, and it's good to be able to see you all gathered here. And we have at the upper level family, friends, well-wishers of those who justly will be celebrating their achievements today. So this is called a graduation, but considering the nature of that which comes within the purview of IIHE and this event, we could in fact refer to it as a convocation. So it is of relevance, considering the theme today, that IIHE has been around for something like 20 odd years. In fact, it's 21st year. And it has striven to provide tertiary, should I say, qualify it with quality tertiary education for all of that time, and have had the longest association with an internationally recognized university, such as the University of Wales, and now also known as the University of Wales, Trinity St. David. So this has been possible to be able to create opportunities for the people of Lanka with courses of study in the graduate realm as well as postgraduate. And more recently, that's in the year 2015, there was another partnership that was established with the University of Salford. Yes, the University of Salford in Manchester, covering accounting and finance, information technology, management of tourism, and so on, which, of course, ties in with what we might refer to as needs in the marketplace. Lankans are looking forward to those things as well, the ability to perform in that realm. And interestingly, too, the University of Salford has been the winner of the Times Business Award a few years ago in 2014. And interestingly, too, in this 21st year of continuous operations of the Imperial Institute of Higher Education, another partnership has been established with the University of Western Australia, Perth. And that too is a notable achievement. But as I have said earlier, quality has defined the delivery of the education of IIHE. There are something like 600 BSc graduates and 500 MBA postgraduates who have passed through the doors of IIHE. And notably too, the mission is not just to have people with qualifications, but those that can actually serve in positions of leadership. That's important. And that too has been taken note of. And not only in what we might refer to as the corporate realm, but in the context of Lanka, SME also comes into the scheme of things. Small and medium enterprise are also needing qualified people. So that's what we are about. Now, it belongs to the head of the school, and indeed the CEO of the institute, Mr. Bradley Emerson, to declare the graduation ceremony or the convocation open. And Bradley is known to many of you, but by way of formal introduction, we might mention that he has had many years as a banker, and then he served as the Chief Executive Officer, or should I say, the Regional Director, more accurate, Regional Director of CIMA for the Middle East, South Asia, and North Africa region for a number of years before taking on his position currently as the Chief Executive Officer of IIHE. And also he has been recognized as one of the top HR leaders in Sri Lanka in the year 2017. So I'm going to be inviting Bradley now to the lectern to formally declare open the convocation, and thereafter he will follow with his commencement speech. Now, we invite everyone to pay heed as he speaks, and if you have missed my earlier suggestion, here it is again. Mobile devices off, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Arun. Your own style, as you always do. Our chief guest, Professor Vic Saunders, our guest of honor, and my good friend, Dr. Nushad Perera, fellow faculty members, members of the board, graduates, parents, friends. On behalf of IIHE, I hereby declare open this convocation. Probably the least expected start for a convocation. The World Cup is over, and one of the things I watched with lots of interest is the way the New Zealand All Blacks team starts the game with performing haka. All Blacks start using this since August 2005 when it was debuted against South Africa. Haka is a generic name given to all Maori dance, and rather it's called a war dance. It is traditionally a celebratory expression of vitality and identity. According to Maori folklore, it was created by a man called Tan Or, the son of the child of the sun god, Trama Nui Tura, and his wife, who represented in quivering hands, as you saw in this, that feature the dance. The war, or the haka, or Peru Peru, as it natively known, was performed by the Maori warriors before the battle to intimidate the enemies and demonstrate their fierceness and strength. And my dear graduates, isn't that relevant to you today? That as you sit here about to receive your certificates, this is the time that you would have to pull out your strengths and demonstrate why you are different. If you are to go out of this hall and if you are to think the way others think, then we and you have both wasted money and time. It has a relevance to this because this was a book written by a book called Legacy about the New Zealand team, which was presented by my son-in-law, Mark. When you read this book, there's a little concept called visualization, which all of us would be doing it now. You look back with a sense of accomplishment, and you look forward with a sense of anticipation. And at that point, you begin to visualize. And when you visualize, what do you want to leave behind is what the book taught me. The title of the book is Legacy. Legacy is not limited to people who are celebrities. You may not have the speed of Usain Bolt. You may not have the imagination of Michael Jackson. You may not have the endurance of the martial artist. You may not have the perseverance of Steve Jobs or the move of Shakira. But all these, my dear graduates, are something that started as a small atom within them. So I'm going to endeavor today to try and leave behind, in my view, 5 things that probably will take you to leaving a legacy. Legacy is not what you see from outside. Legacy is what people see after you're gone. It's not that you leave this world when you move away from your workplace, when you move away from your department, when you move away from a neighborhood to another neighborhood. when you move away from the country, or when you move away from the entire corporate world, how do you want people to remember you? And to me, that is legacy. And for that, you don't need to be a superstar. You don't need to be in position. You don't need to have titles. You can create a legacy from wherever you are, as long as you can make them remember. So I'm going to give you 5 top tips how to make it. The first is to ask yourself, how do I want myself to be remembered when I move on? Whether it is work, whether it is in the university, whether it's in the family, how would people want to remember? How people remember is what you consistently do. And that comes to your entire value system. So it becomes a legacy when you do something consistently. That's step number 1. Step number 2, I want you to remember this question. Ask yourself, what value do I create? I'm not talking value addition here. Value addition is, continuous improvement. I'm talking quantum leaps. What value do I create to another human being? If you ask yourself every day, end of every day, at your workplace, in your family, among your friends, how did I create value in the past 8 to 10 hours? Every day, if you ask this question, you begin to think as a human being that you have added value. Point number 3 is ask yourself, what am I good at? We seldom ask these questions. Sometimes we don't even know what we are good at. And please don't be humble about it. Please be wild and ask yourself, what am I good at? Because we have been taught to be humble, been taught to be happy and satisfied with what we have. And there are moments that comes in our life where we suddenly tell to ourselves, oh, I didn't know that I could have done this. Haven't you? I didn't know where this came from. Whenever you come across this moment, pause and dive in and see, where is this energy that came from? And that is that atom that is waiting to be exploded. You need to pause and find that out. Everybody who you call a legend is someone who found that little atom at a moment that this statement that comes out of you, where did that come from? I did not know that I could do this. So be conscious to find that hidden atom so that this moments will create that journey towards creating a legacy. And the fourth one, what keeps you alive is not just living. What keeps you alive? When you ask some people, they say, I'm alive and kicking. Some people say, I'm existing. Some people will say, well, I'm boxing on. Some people say, just okay. But what is that you're going to say when somebody asks you, how are you doing? There's a difference between life and making a living. So ask yourself, what keeps me alive? What keeps me wake up every morning and go out and give my best? Point number 2, the final point. If money was not the motive, what would you be doing? What would you be doing? That's the passion that comes out of every human being. So guys, as marketers, graduates, you would have come across value proposition. So I want to challenge you this evening. What is your value proposition? Why would somebody engage with you as a human being? So when you walk out of this room and you go into the corporate world, when you look forward to take value out of this qualification, I want you to think about, how do I create value? And value creation, not necessarily for the entire company, need not be for the entire state, need not be to a section of the society. So I'm going to leave you with a little story that I remember and I try to live by. There was a little boy, 8-9-year-old boy, walking along the beach. And there was hundreds of starfish which are getting washed onto the shore. And this little fellow was picking one by one and would throw it back to the sea as he was walking along the beach. And there was this middle-aged man sitting on a rock just doing nothing, looking at this little boy's action and was thinking, how stupid is he to just throw one starfish out? And as he walks, the next wave brings back some more starfish to the shore. So he was itching and waiting to have a go at this little boy. And as he drew near, this man very sarcastically said, what do you think you're doing? And this boy said, I'm throwing the starfish back to the sea. And he said, look back. How many have been washed back again? What difference does it make? So he picks up one more starfish and says, well, this makes a difference. And he throws it back to the sea. So when you go back, touch one heart, throw one starfish back to the sea. Thank you very much.
When I am down and all my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, and I am strong when I am on my shoulders, until you come and say wow with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on my shoulders. You raise me up to more than I could be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I could be. You raise me up to more than I could be. Thank you.
Talent eminently homegrown, repeating. Malinta Perera, who's an undergraduate student here at IIHE, and he was joined by one of his friends, Asel Karanagoda. And we're going to be hearing more from them a little later, but there he is, all raised up and willing to perform in front of his friends, and that's good. Now our chief guest tells me that this is his first visit to Sri Lanka, and it also can be veritably described as a hectic visit of just a few hours. But it's good that we have Professor Vic Saunders here with us, and of course he hails from Wales and represents the University of Wales, and his background is as a marketer who progressed into strategic management, and he has been very interested in small or micro businesses and entrepreneurial activity, and his teaching role involved delivering both undergraduate and postgraduate programs, and has taught leading-edge concepts within the aspects of marketing and strategy. And in the year 2016, he became the head of faculty academic partnership office in the Faculty of Business and Management. And this year, 2019, became assistant dean international and marketing in the newly formed Institute of Management and Health with the University of Wales, and in proper order, that's the University of Wales, Trinity St. David. Let's invite your attention as Professor Vic Saunders addresses this audience at this graduation.
Thank you. Thank you, CEO Bradley Emerson. Thank you, faculty staff, thank you members of the college, honourable guests of course, family and friends, but most importantly, the class of 2019. It is indeed an honour for me to be here today on behalf of the University of Wales and the University of Wales Trinity St David. It's been almost 25 years since I graduated from college with a University of Wales degree. I remember a lot of things about that day. I remember I had a throbbing headache from the party the night before. I remember the look of happiness on my mother's face as I graduated. At that time, she'd never seen me graduate from anywhere or anything. But of all the things I remember, I don't have a clue who the graduation speakers were, and I certainly don't remember anything that they said. So acknowledging that fact, if I can't make this speech memorable today, I will at least try and make it short. Today, we are celebrating an important day in your life. You have successfully completed your degree from the University of Wales or the University of Wales Trinity St David, and we are here celebrating this in Colombo. This is a significant achievement, and I congratulate you. You will probably feel both relieved and elated that this day has finally arrived. Today, all of your efforts have paid off, and that you are joining the ranks of the alumni of the University of Wales or the University of Wales Trinity St David. The University of Wales Trinity St David has a long history. It was established in 1822 as the first higher education institution in Wales by royal charter. It is the third oldest in England and Wales after the universities of Oxford and Cambridge. The University of Wales is now part of the University of Trinity St David's. The University of Wales Trinity St David goes from strength to strength, and it has many constitute colleges and partners regionally, nationally, and internationally, including IIHE. The new, larger and more sustainable University of Wales Trinity St David is looking into the future with a new campus development at Swansea Seafront and a new learning centre in Birmingham. The university is not only growing, but has also had some remarkable achievements in the university's ranking list. In the Times Higher Education Student Experience Survey, the university has been ranked 4th in the UK for good personal relationships and teaching staff, and 7th in the UK for high quality staff and lectures. This success was repeated in the What Uni survey, where the University of Wales Trinity St David was ranked 4th in the UK for course and lecturers, and 6th in the UK for postgrad careers. So what does a graduate of the University of Wales mean for you? Today is a day of change for you and the end of your career, the end of your career and the beginning of a new phase of your life. Your degree has provided you with more and deeper theoretical knowledge, and hopefully you will be able to use this knowledge in your future career. But degrees do much more than this. They also provide you with an entirely new set and new skill set and a way of thinking that will touch your life far beyond academia. Completing a degree is often a turning point. You may move into a new role in work, change jobs altogether, or perhaps even set up your own business. or you may even decide that studying is really for you and you will continue to a higher degree, hopefully at IIHE. Whichever path you choose, there will be opportunities, and some of these may seem risky. Often something new means giving up something old. Getting a new job may mean to resign from a familiar role with familiar people and venture into a new role that is unfamiliar in an unfamiliar environment. This can feel threatening, but it is also exciting. This will open doors for you and lead to new paths. Some of these will lead into the unknown. I would ask you to embrace these opportunities, to consider roads that you would have previously not have taken. You never know where they may lead you. Be adventurous. I graduated with an undergraduate business management degree from Swansea Institute of Higher Education nearly 25 years ago. At the time, this institute was part of the University of Wales. Little did I know then that this degree would set me on a path to a career in marketing and in academia, and ultimately to the honour of standing here in front of you, my fellow graduates of the University of Wales. Thinking back over the years of what has become of my fellow students and of the many hundreds of students I have taught throughout my career, there are some common themes. Those of my friends and former students who have become happiest in life are those who have followed their dreams. They use the skills and new ways of thinking they have acquired in their degrees to look for jobs and opportunities that allowed them to do what they really wanted to do. Find a job you love and you will never work a day in your life. Some have gone on to be successful in business, others have forged successful careers in government or civil service. Some have used their skills for charitable work. A small number have gone on to do a higher degree and have pursued careers in universities. They all followed their dreams. At this point, I also need to thank your families and friends who have helped you to get to this point. Without them, you wouldn't be here today. They may have helped financially, but more importantly, they will have given emotional support and picked you up in low moments. Equally important is a thank you to the teaching staff in the faculty who have done a fantastic job, who have given their knowledge and time, and to the administration staff in the college who look after the practicalities of the programs. Before I finish, I just want to offer you a little bit of advice that I have picked up on my years of travel. The little things are important if you want to make a difference. If you want to make a difference, start off by making your bed in the morning. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to complete another task and another and another, and at the end of the day, that one task completed would have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed in the morning will also reinforce the fact that the little things matter. And if you can't do the little things right in life, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. that you made, and it will give you encouragement that tomorrow will be a better day. Finally, I wish you all the very best for the future. Your degree will unlock a door to the future, so don't be afraid to open it. Graduates of 2019, please enjoy the party tonight. Thank you.
Thank you too, Professor Vic Saunders, for those insights and the practical advice that went with it. And of course, you would want to make certain that you get off the correct side of the bed too. And woe be unto you that you come back in the night and find somebody else sleeping on it. Well, Mr. Bradley Emerson began his innings with a reference to rugby. But it so happens, despite being a Welshman, Professor Saunders is not the sort to pass the ball. He kicks it. His game is soccer, not rugby. But we'd like to invite him now on stage as presenter. For indeed, we have now the graduates of BSc University of Wales to recognize. And Professor Vic Saunders will be joined by a member of the board, Mr. Priyantha Fernando, and Reverend Quintus Fernando from the St. Benedict's Catholic Institute of Negombo. So may we invite you up on the stage. Thank you. As presenters, BSc in Business Management, University of Wales, with a first class is Vinuri Kurundukumbura. Also with a first class is Tani Harris. With a first class, Vinura Kurundukumbura. Diane Nanakara, first class. Lakshain Krishantas Fonseca, first class. Nilakshi Sanjana Morage, first class. Malinka Dinet Jayasekara, first class. Sherwin Michael Kamalanathan, first class. Piumi Udukumurage, first class. Now with a second class, first division, Saudamini Mohanasundaram. Fatima Rima Arham, second class, first division. Fatima Yasmin Ali Khan, second class, first division. Ashik Sheham Siddiq, second class, first division. Lasita Dias Gunasekara, second class, first division. Kituni Ranavira, second class, first division. Shinal Darren Abe Singha, second class, first division. Sahan Rashmika Puswell, second class, first division. Shanali Amrita Ribeiro, second class, first division. Emanjali Jaya Sundara, second class, first division. Tarini Anupama Pilapitia, second class, first division. Ashan Ekanayaka Gunasinghe, second class, first division. Muhammad Shami Anas, second class, first division. Gayani Tewanga Piris, second class, first division. Solina Vani Krishna Kumara, second class, first division. Hiruni Yashoda Mendes, second class, first division. Fatima Hasna Ismail, second class, first division. Senal Anandogoda, second class, first division. Mevan Dinuka Kiriella, second class, first division. Praveen Malakajaya Tilaka, second class, first division. Asari Dinusha Desanayaka, second class, first division. Matisha Veerasekara, second class, first division. And now Tilina Nirmal Karuna Ratna, second class, second division. Adrian Johans, second class, second division. Nimanti Nuresha Kumarasinghe, second class, second division. Archana Kularanjan, second class, second division. Senuri Helapola Semiratna, second class, second division. Anisha Kuttilan, second class, second division. Kumaran Kanapati Subramaniam, second class, second division. Harish Sandan Krishnan, second class, second division. Jivanti Pavitra Jayavira, second class, second division. Sohail Mohammed Shakil, second class, second division. Lavida Supaya, second class, second division. Krishani Angela Jayasinghe, second class, second division. Shahika Vijay Singha, second class, second division. Waleed Nushad Hashim, second class, second division. Manoraja Anoja, second class, second division. Natalie Sabrina Ahmad, second class, second division. Arabi Sivagiri, second class, second division. Upeksha Nihari Lianage, second class, second division. Glenn Christopher Isaac, second class, second division. Geetanjana Laknada, second class, second division. And that concludes those who have received their certificates and diplomas, BSc Business Management, University of Wales, and we say thank you very much to all of our presenters and invite them to resume their seats. Thank you. I should have mentioned that each of the recipients, those students, would have and will have received a scholarship worth 75,000 rupees in order that they may be able to pursue their courses of study for the MBA. So that's included with what was given. Now, there is also a list I have of those who were not present today to receive their certificates, but we would like to mention them by name. So they are, in a sense, absent today, but we'd like to mention them. So Mohammed Rashad Razwan with a first class, second class, first division, awarded to Adhira John. Good, I'm glad you're applauding. We'll let them know that you did. Second class first division, Sachini Laknika Idrisingha. Virochan Jai Mingling Mei Lee, second class first division, and a second class second division for Harshani Nuwanka. And now we move forward in our program to an invitation we extend to our keynote speaker. Well, he has been vitally involved in various business entities, but probably is better known for his role with Dialog. In fact, he's the founder CEO of Dialog TV and also serves on the board as the CEO of wOw.lk. You know what that is? Yeah. Well, he has been involved in the mobile industry, ICT, e-commerce, and digital entertainment for something like 30 years. And he led Telecom Malaysia's first ever overseas venture, that is Dialog here in Sri Lanka. And that led to also working for a number of years in South Asia, in the wider realm. Where was that now? Based in Malaysia, but serving operations in Indonesia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, and Nepal since the year 2012. But previously he worked with John Keells, IBM, Glaxo, and Lanka Bell before his advance into the realm of Dialog, which of course is a brand name everyone knows. So Mr. Nushad, or should I say Dr. Nushad Perera, has his doctorate from Taylor's University in Malaysia, and he's here to deliver his keynote speech. What do? You listen.
Thank you, Arun, for that very nostalgic introduction. Professor Wick, Bradley, my friend and CEO, members of the board, members of the faculty, honorable guest, my wife, graduates, all the ammis and tatis, the ammas and the appas, the moms and dads, and of course the guests of honor. Please mark this day today, 12/12, as a historic day. Maybe some of you thought this day will never come. Some of you thought, would it ever come? I'm not sure that everyone who started with you or in your batch has continued to this day. They probably dropped out. And then you may have thought of the F word. What? Not the one that you're thinking about. The F word that I call fail. Did they fail? No one wants to think about it, not even talk about it. And today is the day that you have all succeeded. Today is the day you sat through your assignments. You drank coffee. When you can't drink any more coffee, Red Bull. Today is the day that you see the fruitfulness of the days that you lied to your bosses and said, I really can't come to work, not because you can't finish your assignment, but because there's a submission, and you said you have a headache. I'm also a boss of many people, and when my students tell me this, or when my employees tell me this, first question I say is, don't worry, chum, do your exam and come back. Submit your assignment and come back. Let's get real. Like Professor Vic said, you will forget today very soon. But I'm going to tell you something that's really true. Sooner or later, you will fail. And why am I telling you this in a very sacred, nostalgic day? Well, sooner or later, you will have failure in your life. It's beyond the assignment, it's beyond the Red Bull, it's beyond just submitting, it's beyond the turn it in. It is a real life that you have to face with your boss in your work environments. And you will have to deal with it. If you don't deal with it, you will end up being in the denial phase. Our success is not because we have not failed, it is because we have failed to move fast forward. Two more F words. We have failed to move fast forward, to move forward. If you hear about Mike Jordan, he says that of the 900 games I have played, I missed 300 shots. And these 300 shots would have been decisive shots, which would have taken us, NBA, into the winning team, into the winning game. But do you see Mike Jordan as a failure? Not at all. You see him as a legendary basketball player, someone whom you look up to and who is a legacy. Beyond someone who just threw one fish after another fish. He was shooting one goal after another. You can't drop out of the learning process and think that you're going to drop into success, because we are all living to fail. We are learning with failure. And today is a great day of your success, and you're asking yourself, why on earth is a keynote speaker talking about failure? Is he nuts? What I can tell you today is, the faster you learn from your mistakes, the sooner you will be able to enjoy your success. No amount of statistical data or SPSS modeling that you have done will ever tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. Just look at the recent presidential elections. Did it ever tell you, based on statistics, this is going to be the margin of victory or margin of loss? Did any SPS data tell you at one time of Sri Lanka, we will have 2 prime ministers? So the future is not based on statistics. It's based on you being able to be agile, being able to be ready to fail, ready to learn, and more importantly, to move on. After every leadership change, we expect massive development, massive outcome. And that's why I say sometimes we are like Mickey Mouses. We expect after every cheese, another cheese to come along. But we don't want to work for the cheese. So don't expect immediate results. When I was 6, I grew up with a single parent. My parents were divorced. My mother was a chemistry teacher, and she had 4 siblings to look after. I had no fairy godmother to dole out money to me. I had nobody to write and ask a scholarship for. I had to save every cent and pay my fees in sterling pounds. And every time I failed, I would remember the amount I got to pay back again as my exam fees. So what was the motivation for me to pass? It was the fear of failure and being able to, or wanting to pay those fees that I saved so much. I'm sure some of you had a amma, or a appa, or a tati, who just said, Tati, the check is due to IIHE, and it was paid. Maybe all of you didn't have the luxury. So please remember, you need to have the spirit when you fail to get up and to work. Both my wife and I both believe that in this spirit, you will have a spirit of do it yourself. Commit to do it yourself. If you fail, you will learn. And you are now onwards your responsibility. You are now onwards not the responsibility of the faculty, or of IIHE, or the university, or your parents. From now onwards, as Professor Vic said earlier, you are going out to the real world. Be bold. Go out to the real world and get ready to fail. Get ready to fail fast and move forward. If not, today has been an academic exercise, and you would have just got a nice certificate that you're going to frame. You millennials expect everything instantly, don't you? I call this the 8-second syndrome. A goldfish has an attention span of 7 seconds. Millennials have an attention span of 8 seconds. So we are 1 second better than the goldfish that's in my tank. That's why when you put on your app, if the app does not give you the content that you're looking for, if the app does not load what you're looking for, you will crash it. That's why we have instant coffee. That's why we have everything almost instant access, instant search engines, instant solutions, instant jobs, instant success. Thankfully, there is no instant sex. because we want to enjoy life. We want for a moment or two to be able to enjoy life. So if you read the message I gave in the little magazine that you have, I said, go out there and hug somebody who helped you to come to this point. Show the emotion in that hug. All this instance don't prepare us for failures. All this instance just train us to be robos and to be just technologically driven people. Don't get stressed. Remember when the instant fails, remember the next F word. The next F word is fight. Many keep telling you, oh yeah, we need to have something to fall back. That's why I did my BSc and now I'm going to do my MBA, because I need a fallback. Denzel Washington said, I don't want to fall back. I want to fall forward. Because when I fall forward, I will know what's going to hit me. And I'm prepared to face what's going to hit me. So remember, do not have anything to fall back on. Get ready to fall forward. Because sooner you get ready to fall forward, the better prepared you will be to know what's going to hit you. At times, my daughter has said, Tati, you're very old-fashioned. Well, I told her, well, as adults, yes, we are probably old-fashioned, but guess what? We turn books to iPads to you. We turn the fixed lines to mobile phones. We turn the gas to electric. We turn manual to digital. We turn the telegrams to email. We turn newspapers to social media. We turned international calls to SMS and WhatsApp. We turned everything from AI to IoT. And you call us old-fashioned? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we changed the times for you. Now it's your turn. It's your turn before this generation dies to move forward and to ensure that you change the world for the rest of the people who are going to follow you. If you don't believe me, just understand the amount of power your mobile phone has with you. The amount of computing power it has, I did not have when I was on my first computer. So we gave you technology. Now use the technology for the betterment of mankind. If you ask me which stream to go to in an event like this, sometimes one advises you to be given advice from the podium, which stream to go to, which sector to go to. Do I go to a startup business or an SME? I won't tell you what to do, but I'll tell you one thing. Wherever you go, maintain your integrity, maintain your honesty. People can rob you of your education, can rob you of your reputation, but they'll never be able to rob you of your integrity. Be proud if you fail, and get ready not to fall back, but to fall forward. May Jehovah God bless you, and may you have abundance in life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dr. Nushad Perera. Now, back again we are with awards or presentations. So this time around, we would like to invite once again Professor Vic Saunders to be joined by Dr. Nushad Perera and CEO Mr. Bradley Emerson. So may we invite you to take your place on stage. Our focus is the University of Salford programs. Okay, so we're ready now with the BSc Honours degree in Accounting and Finance. First class awarded to Sajani Divya Silva. BSc Honours in Accounting and Finance, Isuri Amandika Dulamgoda. First class. BSc Honours in Accounting and Finance, First class, Shohan Royston Faber. Next is BSc Honours in Business and Management. First class awarded to Dilipa Samaravikrama. BSc Honours Business and Management. First class awarded to Shehani Chabatka Pieris. BSc Honours in Business and Management. First class awarded to Nihara De Silva. Next, BSc Honours Business and Management with an upper second is Vidushini Sadish Kumar. BSc Honours in Business and Management with an upper second is Minuri Chamilka De Silva. Business and Management, BSc Honours with an upper second is Gayatri Kalhari Karunaratna. BSc Honours in Business and Management with an upper second is Michael Stefan Meld. BSc Honours in Business and Management with an upper second is Joshan Amaladasan. Now, BSc Honours in Accounting and Finance with a lower second is Chirantaka Bandara Ranatunga. And now that other course of study, Business and Tourism Management, a BSc Honours degree with a first class conferred upon Crescenzi Olivina Fernando. BSc Honours Business and Tourism Management with an upper second is Uvini Dilara Mahale. BSc Honours in Business and Tourism Management with an upper second, Peter Shalindra Jayasuriya. BSc Honours in Business and Tourism Management, an upper second secured by Shehan Tarusha Silva. BSc Honours in Business and Tourism Management with a lower second now is Bomira Sri Rangurage. BSc Honours in Business and Tourism Management with a lower second is Timali Dilrukshi Perera. And a BSc Honours in Business and Tourism Management, a lower second secured by Mohammed Shaf Salahuddin. we shall continue with more, but while we are at it, we have those that are not present today, but we would like to mention them as having qualified. So, the BSc Honours in Business Information and Technology with an upper second is Lahiru Chamara Ranasinghe, not present. BSc Honours Business and Management with an upper second is Pooja Lankeshwari, and also BSc Honours in Business and Management with a lower second is Menaka Dilshan. But now we have our next, which is, interestingly, the first group of students to graduate with and in regard to the University of Wales Trinity St. David. And we will have our presenters the same as we move now to the Postgraduate Diploma University of Wales. Postgraduate Diploma University of Wales. Dulangi Lakshika Kavikasheva. Or should it have been Kavikeshava? I'm lost in the vowels. Murthy Gayatri Ganesha. And Postgraduate Diploma, University of Wales, Chaminda Saman Kumara Mudalege. Right now we have the MBA, University of Wales, Trinity St. David, and this is what is relevant. This is the first batch of students to graduate with the IIHE, first batch. So the MBA, University of Wales, Trinity St. David, awarded to Rakita Velagedara. Next is Madhyaparanam Shivakumaran. So those students, the MBA, University of Wales, Trinity St. David. And now we have more, namely the MBA from the University of Wales. University of Wales. Ahmad Abdullah Dean with merit. Again with merit, Prabhani Mendes. With merit, Charini Kurakula Surya. Both of them have the MBA now. Merit to Naomi Iresha Senaviratna. Merit Kulani Gayara Amarasinghe. An MBA with merit to Taroshi Kavindini Fernando. An MBA with merit to Dhiranjan Hidrin Kanakasabe. An MBA with merit to Shu Shashini Liu. Merit to Lasanta Lakruan. An MBA with merit to Agashi Amunugama. An MBA with merit to Dilipa Di Costa Dasanayaka. And now it passes in MBA. Noel Nishanta Viratunga. Deva Jude Fernando. Anushka Shamila Udavala. Dilani Mangalika Jayalat. Christopher Adrian Peter. Ranit Timothy Mamuheva. Arundika Nirmala Perera. Marius Neumal Perera. Devini Chaturangi Karuna Sekara. Charles Nishal Ferdinando. Bernadette Kurukula Surya. Janice Maria Heppenstall. Vatsala Nilmini Vijayakon. Anushka Indu Gunasekara. Chamit Gayan Piris. Shamana Sappedin. Misansala Kumari Tenakun. Danusha Ruwantika Somawardana. It should have been Danusha Ruwantika Somawardana. Udesh Malaka Arawala. Chanaka Nuwan Perera. Charita Vimarshana Dias. Chanuka Shehan Jayasekara. Tilina Shamil Veerasekara. Tepul Isuru. Pratme Rabeshan. Arani Nagendran. Ilshan Asanka. Muhammad Uwais. Jude Anthony. Rajesh Niroshan Ranawira. Tilanka Harshani Abevardhana. Manilka Walter Lienage. Dylan Antonis. Then we have Nadishara Uduara. AWL Panangal Lage. We have just a few more to go in our MBA, and I can see your batteries are run down, so you can push up your applause battery a little bit for the last few. Indika Udayangani. That's better. Ashanti Rajaguru. Pushpika Gangani Veerakoon. Not here. Then we have Ranil Jayanath Perera. Sujiva Lal Dharmavardhana. Also not present today, but Vajira Nishanta Sugatapala. And that's it for our MBA. It's done. Thank you very much to our presenters. There are also those that were not here. That's our absent list. And I'm going to mention their names as well, as we ought to. So this is the Postgraduate Diploma, University of Wales, and these are the names of those who were not present. I'm going to go fairly fast. Janaka Kumara Dahanayaka, Dilrukshan Fernando, Tishanka Fernando, Sajiva Udeshaka Premaratna, Brian Senaratna, Ran Rasi Sarachandra, Menaka Jayanathan, Niroshani Jayatilaka, Sachinda Anuradha Vikramanayaka, Clement Trio Senaratna, Vishwanarada Perera, Prasad Rajan, Rishi Ratnayaka, Siti Fadima Sabira Kafoor, Varuna Kulatilaka, Surani Therese Perera, Srinivasan Jayalakshan, Rizwan Farooq, Yeroshan Danushka Fernando, Sitera Jayanaka Amaradasa, Pragita Dizoisa, Gihan Anthony Ratnayaka, Amara Kallepata, E.B. Yativella, Satsara Rupasingha, Asit Ushan Jayatesa, Pasan Manju Gunaratna, Sanjit Ravindran, Harshini Fernando, Ramal Abe Vardana, Hashan Munasingha, Ruwan Tananakara, Denali Lanka Amarkon, Fatima Tanuja Perera, Amila Ranatunga, Ashan Abe Vardana, Ruwan Indik Veerasingha, Tuan Iqbal Jaya, Madhushan Vidharana, Chaturanga Perera, and Dulip Chintaka Perera. Thank you very much. I managed that in one breath. Which allows us also to recognize those that were not here to receive their MBA. Some absentees there too. So we mentioned them. We did have the merit and those that passed, but we have a couple more, few more. Atreya Prakash, merit. Iranga Ranabikum Seranayaka, merit. Yang Shu, merit. And with passers for the MBA, we have Dilan Budwin, Angelo Kotuegedera, Malisha Karunaratna, Shehan Anis, Yang Wei, Priyankari Perera Kahavala. Then we have Shamali Dikwella, Justin Antonraj, Ruchira Gunatilaka, Sanjay Kumar Chandra Ratna, Joseph Charles Picasso Moraes, Gairika Ajit Perusingha, Pushpika Gangani Veerakon, and Ranil Jayanath Perera. All of those in our list of those not present but have been awarded the MBA from the University of Wales. Right. And now, what do we know? We have our young performers ready and waiting to fly. They're there. So let's invite back again on stage Malinda Perera and Asel Karannagoda.
Well, you done me any better, I felt it. I tried to but you so hard that I melted. I fell right to the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool down run out, I'll be giving it my best. And now it's gonna stop me by divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win. Some won't learn, some no, I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. whoa. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn you free. Look into your heart and you found love, 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 love. Listen to the music at the moment people dance and sing. We're just one big family. It's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror, bending over backward just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass. So I dream when they face and I laugh. I guess what I've been saying is there ain't no better reason. I reach yourself for vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn you free. Look into your heart and you found love, 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 love. Listen to the music at the moment people dance and sing. We're just one big family. It's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love.
Thank you very much, our performers, for coming back again and taking us through a little item there. Now we move to a very interesting realm of special awards. We have special awards. Now, these are ones who have obviously done exceptionally well. I would like to invite our presenters up on the stage, but to stand a little maybe to the corner. Why? Because we also have an visual presentation even as we introduce our recipients. So we'll have our presenters stand on stage and then introduce the recipients of those special awards. So may I invite Mr. Bradley Emerson to conduct to the stage Dr. Nushad Perera and Professor Saunders. So we will also notably recognize these individuals as having achieved something good, and because it was also mentioned previously that parents have had a role to play, what has been suggested is that those who are the recipients of the special awards come up on the stage with both or one parent or somebody of the family who is being representing the family to please come up on stage so we can recognize them all. All right? So, wonderful. The screen lights up with recipient number 1. There we are. With the BSc Honours, Business Management, and outstandingly has performed is Tani Harris. Now these recipients of special awards will also receive scholarships worth 150,000 rupees, and these scholarships are intended to be used or utilized to pursue further studies, higher studies. There we are, Tani Harris and parents. Well done, all. Our next recipient of a special award on screen. That's him. Diane Nanakara, who we would like to invite along with his parents or anyone of the family who's here. There we are. The family, Nanakara. Here is our next recipient featured on screen, and I do apologize, some of you are going to have a vision blocked by my head. Sherwin Michael, BSc Honors in Business Management. So, family, Kamalanathan. All right, that's done. We got more. And next on screen. Our next gold medalist is Sajani Silva. One is a parent, yeah. So, next is our gold medalist to follow. Isuri Doramgoda. It appeared that there was two of them and now only one. Yeah, both of them are there, right? Here we are, family Dorangoda. Here's our next recipient of a gold medal. Mr. Superman himself, Ahmad Abdullah Deen. Well done. And thank you, Family Dean. So it is that we call on stage Prabhani Mendes and family, mother and dad. Prabhani Mendes, it looks like a teddy bear has fallen back. Well done. Congratulations, we say to Prabhani Mendes. Umeshini Charini. Right, Umeshini has been to some really cool places, if not icy. Wonderful. MBA from the University of Wales, and she's done outstandingly in her scholastic achievement. Is to enjoy another musical performance.
Nadi ganga tararoye sari sara sara marute Indra kila akse no salim bayana mabude singaloka ye singaloka sulang Gralle davatila Mande marutage Soya yanemi Gala yanaman dakini Ava yami yamu enatura Jivite Utung patumanha Nina turua abimane Mangmula no ve kisida Java yama satue Diria kanemi Gala nadi bala siti maina tura nina turu abimanen nadi kangatarane sari sara sari marute indra kina aksen no sali bayan babude sing alokaye sing alokaye.
Thank you very much, Malinta and Asel. Malinta, as we said earlier, is an undergraduate student. He was not one of the recipients today, but hopefully shortly will be. Yeah. So it's interesting that we have had the word relevance brought before us as our theme, relevance. So we would like to invite our presenters once again, Mr. Bradley Emerson, Dr. Nushad Perera, and Professor Vic Saunders back on the stage. And one person who has had a great deal to do with these research projects is Nadija Doramgura. May we invite you also to join them. Right. Special awards, these are, for the research publications. And these recognize the academic contribution made for IIHE through these research publications. The topic here for this recipient was the impact of sensory branding on consumer preference in coffee shops in Colombo, Sri Lanka. And this saw publication in the International Organization of Scientific Research Journal of Business and Management. And the researcher who successfully produced this body of work is Kulani Amarasinghe. Well done to Kulani Amarasinghe. Her topic, impact of sensory branding on consumer preference in coffee shops in Colombo. These are not SAMSA achievements. The subject or topic in the research was effect of experiential marketing on post-purchase intention in fine dining restaurants in the western province, Sri Lanka. That sounds like a mouthful. I'm going to say that again. Effect of experiential marketing on post-purchase intention in fine dining in restaurants in the western province of Sri Lanka. And this research saw publication in the Certified Professional Managers Regional Management Conference, for sure, last year in 2018. So that was submitted and published. And the researcher, Malinka Jayasekara. Malinka. That's Malinka Jayasekara, who knows everything about fine dining by now. Another research topic, factors driving the purchase of life insurance among millennials in Sri Lanka. Factors driving the purchase of life insurance among millennials in Sri Lanka. That's a very interesting area. And this was published in the International Journal of Business, Marketing and Management. And the recipient of the award, as well as the researcher, is Dhiranjan Kanagasabe. Dhiranjan Kanagasabe. And finally, we have this topic that was undertaken by our next recipient. Impact of personal characteristics on personal branding in reflection or in relevance to employability. Super topic. Impact of personal characteristics on personal branding with regard to employability. And this was published in the Information and Management and Business Review. And this was also used in the conference, the CPM Regional Management Conference. And he won the Best Performance Award at that conference. And the research conference, the 15th International Conference on Economic and Social Sciences in Johannesburg in South Africa last year, his material was used again. And here he is, panting as he rushed up the stairs to get here, Prasanna Padmanathan. He looks pretty cool. Hasn't even got a perspiration leaking out of his pores. Well done. Congratulations. Impact of personal characteristics on personal branding reflected in employability. Thank you very much. We would like to have our chief guest remain on stage for just a second, even as the others take their places one more time. And may I invite Mr. Priyantha Fernando, a member of the board of directors of this organization, IIHE, to please hand over to Professor Vic Saunders a token of appreciation for his attendance here at this very prestigious event. There we are, Eliphas Maximus Maximus. Thank you very much, Professor Vic Saunders. A valedictorian speech. It is by the gold medalist for the 2019 University of Wales MBA program. Please welcome Prabhani Mendes.
Good evening, distinguished chief guest, Professor Vic Saunders, Assistant Dean, International and Marketing, Institute of Management and Health, University of Wales, Trinity St. David. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Nushad M. Perera, Head of Digital Services from my own workplace, Dialog Axiata PLC, and all other special dignitaries, academic and non-academic staff, parents, family members, and my fellow graduates. I'm indeed honored to be here today addressing this esteemed gathering, especially my fellow graduates. It is such a pleasure to share in the intensity of the emotion filling this auditorium as you who are graduating close this chapter of your life story. Thank you, IIHE, for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this special day. Today will be a day you would remember for the rest of your life. Today is a day of celebration, a day to celebrate all the hard work that brought you to this moment. Today is a day of thanks, a day to thank those who helped you to get here, the people who nurtured you, taught you, cheered you on, and dried your tears. And today is a day of reflection, because today marks the end of an era of your life and a beginning of something new. So let me congratulate all of you for your achievements today. When I was asked to deliver this speech, I racked my mind and searched my heart for advice or pearls of wisdom that I could impart to such accomplished group of graduates with seemingly endless potential. I know it has been a very tough journey for all of you as it has been for me. Each one of us made the important and firm decision to pursue a degree course, be it a bachelor's or master's, in our beloved institution. I'm certain that in the middle of it, we all wanted to give up. We just wanted to pack our bags and just go home. Some have done that. To be honest, it would have been the easiest choice. But we made the decision to remain. We made it through thick and thin. Every little encounter and experience gained here at IIHE has indeed been enriching, and it has groomed me into the young professional I am today. So what lies ahead, I challenge you, and I encourage you to fight it through every obstacle and never to give up. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate our success. One can raise his or her head high, for we have overcome all the challenges that life threw at us for the past few years. It has not been easy, but we have come to the end of this hurdle, and it is the beginning of something new. And I want to encourage you to never to relent. I want to encourage you to use the same spirit that you have shown, the sacrifices you have made, the sleepless nights you have endured in achieving all your goals. This, I promise you, my friends, is our passport to our next destination. The simple and the most important message that I would like to pass along to you today is the importance, reward, and indeed the responsibility of using your unique talents and energy to make positive impact on your community. By the word community, I meant your family, your workplace, your neighborhood, your place of worship, or simply a stranger you meet during the course of your day. I do not promise you an easy journey, nor am I assuming that it will be the same for all of you. It is up to each one of us to make our dreams walk and to keep going and push harder. Choosing to follow the Master of Business Administration program offered by the University of Wales in affiliation with Imperial Institute of Higher Education has been one of the best decisions I have made in my life so far. Unlike many academic courses offered by different institutions in Sri Lanka, the bachelor's and master's degrees offered by IIHE in affiliation with top-notch universities provide the students with necessary edge to succeed in the competitive corporate world today. Hence, the degree programs offered by IIHE together with leading universities have garnered high recognition and trust of the top corporates around the country. It was indeed a very fulfilling and rewarding experience to be groomed by the highly qualified and competent lecturers at IIHE. From them, I learned the knowledge is power only when it has been put to practice. Let me take this as an opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to you, our beloved lecturers, on behalf of all the students graduating today. On a personal note, I would like to thank all my lecturers, especially Ms. Preeti Gunaratna, for invaluable support extended. I would also like to thank the non-academic staff for all the support extended by you throughout the academic journey at IIHE. I would also like to thank the parents and the family members of each and every graduate gathered here today. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thank you, my beloved parents and my beloved husband, for motivating me through all those sleepless nights endured. Without you, it would not have been possible for me to stand here today and celebrate my achievements. Dear graduates, no matter which path you choose to follow as you progress into the future, try to be the best at what you do. Life will always be a sea of challenges. Do not forget to lift each other up and help each other. Celebrate each and every small moment of joy. You have the whole world in front of you, and I can't wait to see what you will do with that. Congratulations once again, and all the very best for your future. Thank you.
So that's our valedictory speech done, but the formality of the event has to be concluded, for which we would like to invite CEO Mr. Bradley Emerson.
Before I conclude the convocation, I want to thank the team that has put together this memorable event. Chairman Banu, can I have you in front?
Can I have my other committee members?
Thank you. So hereby declare the convocation closed.